In the forgotten shanty town of Villa Fiorito, Buenos Aires, a place where dreams often wither before they bloom, a legend was born. Diego Armando Maradona. Even as a child, there was something special, something undeniable about him. Amidst poverty, a constant companion in Villa Fiorito, unpaved streets and makeshift homes cobbled together with hope and desperation. Did you know that most people who watch these videos aren't subscribed? If you enjoyed the content and want more, don't hesitate to subscribe and turn on the bell. Your support makes a difference. Diego's spirit was forged, tempered by hardship, and fueled by an unyielding belief in himself. His parents struggled tirelessly to provide, working long hours to put food on the table, but their love and sacrifice shaped his resilience, instilling in him a deep sense of gratitude and responsibility. The dusty potreros, the vacant lots that served as football fields, were his first stadiums, where football became his escape from the harsh realities of life and his hope for a brighter future. For his third birthday, he received a football, a simple gift, a gift that changed everything, setting him on a path to immortality. He slept with it, cradling it like a precious treasure, carried it everywhere, a constant companion, and made it an extension of himself, his very being. The ball was his friend, his confidant, his dream made tangible, and his promise of a better life, a life free from the constraints of poverty. Villa Fiorito taught him loyalty to his roots, cunning to survive, and the pride of the underdog, the unwavering belief that anything is possible. He learned to weave through bigger, stronger opponents, his small stature belying his immense talent, developing a style that was instinctive, unpredictable, and gloriously rebellious, a true reflection of his spirit. Every dribble, every nutmeg, and every goal was a step toward lifting his family from the crushing weight of hardship, a beacon of hope for those he loved. He played not just for himself, for personal glory or recognition, but for his family, his community, and every forgotten child in the slums who dared to dream of something more. With a ball seemingly glued to his feet, Diego was ready to show the world, to prove to everyone, that greatness could rise from the dust, that even the most humble beginnings could give birth to a legend. At 8, Diego joined Los Cebolitas, dazzling coaches and crowds with his skill. His talent was so extraordinary, his coach demanded proof of his age. With Diego, Los Cebolitas went on a 136-game unbeaten streak. He became a local sensation, entertaining crowds at halftime with his ball control and tricks. The stadiums echoed with chants of "Marado Marado" for the 9-year-old prodigy. He was El Pibe de Oro, the Golden Kid, already rewriting what was possible for a player his age. His vision and control set him apart, the ball seemed glued to his left foot, he played with infectious joy and freedom, inspiring everyone who watched. Early fame gave him confidence and a sense of destiny. The whispers of his name in Buenos Aires confirmed he was different. No longer just a boy with a dream, he was a prodigy on the verge of greatness. Diego was ready to conquer the professional stage, one dazzling dribble at a time. Just before turning 16, a prodigious talent was about to explode onto the scene. Diego Maradona, a name that would soon resonate around the globe, was on the cusp of his professional debut. Maradona debuted for Argentinos Juniors, a moment etched in the annals of football history. The anticipation was palpable, the excitement electric. And what a debut it was, nutmegging a defender with his very first touch, a statement of intent, a glimpse of the genius to come. He quickly became the club's heart and soul, the driving force behind their every attack, the inspiration for his teammates. He was a goal-scoring machine, scoring an astonishing 115 goals in just 167 games, a testament to his skill, his determination, and his unwavering commitment to the team. Diego turned Argentinos Juniors into serious contenders, a team to be feared, a force to be reckoned with. He was a box office sensation, drawing massive crowds eager to witness his magic, to be captivated by his brilliance. In 1981, he fulfilled a lifelong childhood dream, a dream shared by millions of Argentines. He realized his ambition by signing for Boca Juniors, the club of his heart, the team he had supported since he was a boy. The move was nothing short of a national event. The whole country was talking about it, buzzing with excitement. For Diego, playing at La Bombonera, the iconic Boca Stadium, was the ultimate homecoming, a dream come true. He instantly became a symbol for the working-class masses, a beacon of hope, a representation of their struggles and aspirations. He was utterly adored by the Boca fans, who saw him as one of their own, a true Boca Juniors son. In just one unforgettable season, a season filled with magic and drama, he led Boca to a coveted league title, cementing his place in the hearts of every Boca supporter. He etched his name into club folklore, becoming a legend, an icon, a permanent fixture in Boca Juniors history. His Super Clasico debut against River Plate, Boca's arch-rivals, was nothing short of legendary, a defining moment in his Boca career. He announced himself on the Super Clasico stage by scoring a stunning goal, sending La Bombonera into an absolute frenzy, igniting the stadium with pure passion. Maradona was far more than just a player. He was a symbol, an embodiment of everything Boca Juniors stood for. He embodied hope, resilience, and defiance for Boca supporters, giving them something to believe in, something to cheer for. His connection with the fans was visceral, a deep emotional bond that transcended the boundaries of the football field. They saw themselves in his relentless fight and his ultimate triumph, a reflection of their own struggles and victories. He was rapidly becoming a national icon, a symbol of Argentine pride, a source of inspiration for the entire nation. He was the boy from the slums who had conquered Argentina's biggest stage, a testament to the power of dreams and the triumph of the human spirit. But his time in Argentina was coming to an end, and when he eventually left for Europe, he departed as the undisputed king of Argentine football, leaving behind a legacy that would never be forgotten. His formative time at Argentinos Juniors and Boca Juniors laid the crucial foundation for his ascent to global legend, preparing him for the challenges that lay ahead. He carried the hopes and dreams of an entire nation with him, the weight of their expectations resting firmly on his shoulders. The world was now poised and ready to witness his next chapter, a chapter that would further solidify his place among the pantheon of footballing gods. In 1982, Maradona made a significant move to Barcelona, a transfer that marked a new chapter in his burgeoning career. The Catalan giants were eager to showcase his talents on the European stage. But despite the allure of Barcelona, it was in the vibrant, chaotic city of Naples, nestled in southern Italy, where he would ultimately discover his true home and forge an unparalleled legacy. The year was 1984, and Maradona's arrival at Napoli sent shockwaves through the footballing world. This was more than just a transfer, it was a cultural phenomenon in the making. He arrived in a city that had long been marginalized and overlooked by the wealthy, industrialized north of Italy, a situation that resonated deeply with Maradona's own humble roots and his understanding of social inequalities. An astounding 75,000 fervent fans flocked to Stadio San Paolo, their faces alight with hope, to welcome him not just as a player but as a messiah, a savior who could deliver them from obscurity. Maradona, with his characteristic warmth and charisma, wholeheartedly embraced Naples, its people, and its culture. He understood their struggles, their dreams, and their burning desire for recognition. He had a profound understanding of the city's deep-seated hunger for respect, for a place at the table, and above all, for the sweet taste of victory on the football pitch. With unwavering conviction, he made a bold promise to the Neapolitan faithful. He would transform them into champions, elevating Napoli to unprecedented heights, and he delivered on that promise in spectacular fashion. The year 1987 will forever be etched in Napoli's history. Maradona, with his unparalleled skill and leadership, guided the team to their first-ever Serie A title, a feat that had once seemed impossible. The victory ignited weeks of unbridled celebration throughout the city, a euphoric outpouring of joy and pride that united Neapolitans from all walks of life. But this triumph was far more than just a football victory. It transcended the sport itself. It represented social redemption for the long-suffering South, a powerful statement that they too could achieve greatness and challenge the established order. In the eyes of the Neapolitan people, Maradona ascended to the status of a deity, a divine figure who had answered their prayers and brought them glory. His iconic face was immortalized on countless walls throughout the city, a testament to his enduring impact and the profound affection they held for him. His name echoed through the narrow streets, sung in passionate chants by adoring fans who revered him as one of their own. He instilled in the city a sense of pride that had been dormant for far too long, a renewed belief in their own potential. He gave them dignity, a sense of self-worth, and an unwavering belief that they could achieve anything they set their minds to. Under his inspirational leadership, Napoli continued to flourish, becoming a force to be reckoned with on both the domestic and European stages. The team secured another coveted league title, further solidifying their place among Italy's elite, and achieved international glory by winning the prestigious UEFA Cup. These years represented the absolute peak of Maradona's club career, a period defined by moments of pure, unadulterated magic on the pitch, showcasing his exceptional skills and unparalleled leadership qualities. The city, captivated by his brilliance and endeared by his flaws, readily forgave his imperfections, showering him with unconditional love and unwavering support. Maradona and Naples forged an unbreakable bond, a connection that transcended the realm of football. It was a captivating love story between a rebellious icon and a city that embraced him as their own, a tale of mutual admiration and unwavering loyalty. He was their undisputed king, the symbol of their hopes and dreams. He was their beacon of hope, a source of inspiration that ignited their spirits and fueled their aspirations. And above all, he was their champion, the man who had led them to glory and etched their name in the annals of football history. In the vibrant and passionate city of Naples, Diego Maradona finally discovered a place where his unparalleled genius and indomitable spirit were not only recognized, but truly celebrated. His enduring legacy in Naples remains one of the most powerful and captivating stories in the history of football, a testament to the transformative power of sport. Through his extraordinary talent and unwavering dedication, he had given a voice to the voiceless, empowering those who had long been marginalized and ignored. He brought unprecedented victory to the forgotten corners of society, proving that even the most unlikely of underdogs could rise to the top and achieve greatness against all odds. The 1986 World Cup in Mexico immortalized Maradona. As Argentina's captain, he carried the team to glory, scoring or assisting on 10 of their 14 goals. In the quarterfinal against England, he scored the infamous Hand of God goal, cunning and controversial. Minutes later, he delivered the goal of the century, dribbling past 5 defenders in a breathtaking run. In 4 minutes, he showed the world both the rogue and the genius. He continued his heroics, leading Argentina to the final. There, he set up the winning goal, securing the World Cup. Maradona lifted the trophy, a triumphant king who had conquered the world. The image of him holding the cup aloft became iconic. He had achieved eternal greatness. Maradona's genius was matched by his struggles. In Naples, addiction and the pressures of fame took their toll. Entangled with the Camorra and battling drug abuse, his career and health suffered. Scandals followed, bans for cocaine, a failed drug test at the 1994 World Cup, and public battles with his demons. Yet fans never stopped loving him. They saw his pain as deeply human. His flaws made him relatable, a hero who soared and stumbled. Maradona's life was a story of brilliance, excess, and resilience. In 2008, Maradona became Argentina's head coach, a move filled with hope and risk. With little coaching experience, he was tasked with leading a new generation, including Messi, to World Cup glory. His tenure was chaotic and emotional, marked by dramatic victories and passionate celebrations. He inspired devotion, but tactical naivety was exposed in a crushing quarter-final loss to Germany in 2010. The dream ended, but his presence on the touchline was unforgettable. Maradona consoled Messi, passing the torch of national heartbreak. His coaching chapter was brief but captivating. With Maradona, there was never a dull moment. He remained the heart and soul of Argentine football. On November 25, 2020, the world mourned Diego Maradona's passing. Grief swept from Buenos Aires to Naples and beyond. In Argentina, 3 days of national mourning were declared. Thousands gathered to say goodbye. The Casa Rosada became a shrine for fans to honor their hero. In Naples, the stadium was renamed in his honor, and the city wept for their king. Tributes poured in from football legends, world leaders, and fans everywhere. Maradona had given people hope, pride, and unforgettable memories. His death felt personal to millions. The boy from the slum had left an indelible mark on the world. His legacy was universal, a symbol of struggle, rebellion, and triumph. Maradona's greatness transcends statistics and trophies. He was the ultimate underdog, a champion for the poor and marginalized. His football was art, passionate, defiant, and genius. He inspired millions, proving that origins don't define destiny. For kids in dusty streets, he remains the ultimate role model. His on-field brilliance set a benchmark for generations. Maradona's flaws made him human, his passion made him eternal. He was loved for his imperfections and his unbridled spirit. Diego was an emotion, the spirit of the beautiful game. The boy from the slums became the king of the world. Forever Maradona.